What up, what up, what is going on, college football fans? It's Kspadetheprospect, back today with a brand new episode of Welcome to Sin City, the UNLV Running Rebels Rebuild Series. And folks, the Rebels started this season off a little rough, jumped off the porch against some big name opponents and took 2 early L's, but they bounced back. Let's see if they can keep the winning ways going. I'll see you guys at the coin toss. They tell college students when you're feeling a little homesick, sometimes the only thing you need is some home cooking, and that seemed to be the story for the Rebels. After their first home game, things turned around. This looks like a new team, and we're going to see if that stuff continues this week against New Mexico. First play of the game is almost a 30-yard pickup, triple option for New Mexico, even though Junior goes back there and gets acquainted with Lamar Jordan II. That will be the quarterback for New Mexico, and that's the way Coach Spade likes to play the option. Right here, Spade Jr. talking his talk to the running back, letting him know, hey, it's going to be a long day. We head hunting out here, and I like it. I like the emotion this kid play with, man. Y'all say he a little bit dirty. I say he's a little edgy. He's everywhere. Rebels defense plays great. Rebel offense takes the field and they starts it off the right way. This is what I want to see them do. Set up the run, turn around and hand this ball off to Lexington Thomas. Let this kid make plays for you. On third down, however, they need 4. They only get 3 and they decide they want to go for it. 1 yard shy of the first down marker, no huddle. Keeping the defense out here on the field where you don't really let them get set up. Let's see if this works into their advantage that they think it will. 4th and short. 4 receivers operating from the shotgun. Stanton drops back. He's got time, makes a quick read over to Kendall Keys. Kendall is that receiver, man. He puts me in the mind of Terrell Owens. The first defensive back to get there is going to get the meanest stiff arm he ever seen before in his life. You better wear your neck brace. It's going to be rough running up on Kendall Keys. Stanton is sacked here on 2nd down, putting him in a 3rd and long situation where Stanton drops back in the gun, has time, throws a beautiful strike over to Brandon Presley. Big time pickup, 28 yards on the play, 1st and 10 Rebels. I like the way Stanton looking today. I like his body language. He looks confident. He looks confident. Throws a strike to the end zone. That's just an amazing play by the New Mexico defense, but that's a beautiful pass. And the Rebels don't get into the end zone on their first possession, but it's the field goal to go. Put the first points of the game up on the board, 3-0 UNLV. I would have liked to see them get in the end zone, but I like what they're doing. Be aggressive, get points, every chance you can get points. New Mexico offense back on the field. Lamar Jordan. I don't know if you guys remember last year when these two teams met, Coach Spade compared Lamar Jordan to Lamar Jackson. That's just the way this dude was running around on him. So we're going to see if they're better prepared this year. So far, it seems like they're not. 1st and 10. Here's the read option again. Jordan has room. He's got speed. He's got the blocks. Look at this kid go. They finally catch him and bring him down 32 yards later. I think he's more of a threat running than he is passing. That's just my own personal opinion. That's just my opinion. Beautiful stop by the Rebels to put the Lobos in a 3rd down situation. 3rd and 8. You got a receiver wide open. Jordan does a beautiful job of dropping that pass right in the bread basket. Beautiful pass. Beautiful catch. Owens gets in the end zone on the next play. Tyrone Owens scores on a 7-yard TD run. New Mexico takes the lead. First touchdown of the game. 7-3 Lobos? It's a lot of football left. I'm just saying that's not what I was expecting. Rebel offense back on the field. It's still in the first quarter, folks. It's a lot of football left. We're not going to panic. But I just wasn't expecting to see New Mexico come out and look so aggressive on offense and have the success that they had early. Rebels going for the screenplay. They get it. 1st and 10. A little bit later, here's the read option we're expecting. Look at Stanton proving he's got some moves too. He's going to pick up about 20 yards on the play. 1st and 10 Rebels. They got the ball right around midfield. This is where they're the most dangerous because you don't know if they're going to run it inside or out. This year, they really seem to do better running outside with Lexington Thomas. You know, the green machine is gone. They don't have that power running game. But hold on, they still got Evan Owens. And Evan, he ain't afraid to run through the tackles. He's a big guy too. He can get it done. 1st and 10 on this particular drive. We jump ahead. It is 3rd and 10. You see the Rebels go for the screen again. They dump it off to Lex. Beautiful move, but it was another defender right there ready to make the play. Lex, his speed sometimes runs him out past the blockers on the screenplay. 4th and 8. Stanton has flushed out the pocket. I believe he thought about running it. The pressure was there. He tried to deliver the pass on the run. Misses his mark. They come off the field with no points. I just commended these guys for getting points every time. I don't know if they was out of field goal range or what, but they went for it. They get nothing to show for it. New Mexico back on the field. 4 minutes on the clock. 4.5 minutes, matter of fact. It's plenty of time for New Mexico to score again. Now keep in mind the Rebels get it back in the second half. New Mexico knows that this team is going to hit them with everything they got, and they definitely looking to score right here. Jordan with the keeper again. He's got blocks. Junior gets pancake. Jordan gets hit, fumbles the peel, and Junior comes out of nowhere with the scoop and just couldn't get his footing right. Junior got up, looked like he had linguine legs. The boy wanted to run, and his body was like, nah, this is all I got. Big time hit on Jordan, though. He was trying to switch hands with the football. Got hit, put the peel on the turf. This is the type of turnover right here that can change the game. Let's see. Stanton in the gun, 1st and 10 Rebels. Quick read over to Devontae Boyd, who takes a big hit. Devontae's made a reputation for being the guy on this team that makes tough catches. But, man, you got to wonder, man, this kid is taking a beating out here. You just got to wonder about his health. 6-yard pickup on the ground. I like the drive so far. Eating a little bit of clock, hitting the defense with a variety of attacks. I like it. Look at Lex. You get him in the gap. It's just one-on-one. You think you're going to run right into him, and he's so shifty, so elusive. Gets by him. Picks up the first. They come back on 1st and goal. Throw a beautiful strike to Devontae Boyd, who holds on to it.
We can hit on Sunday. We gon' hit the Crystal Palace.
I'm telling you, Devontae makes the tough catches. As soon as that football got there, a defender was there to lower a boom on him. Held on to the football. Beautiful catch. 10-7-ish a game. It's a lot of time on the clock. This Rebel defense has kind of been uninspiring other than that last turnover they created. Every other drive, they really look, overmatched against New Mexico, which is not what we expect. Let's see how they do out here. Pretty nice stop on 1st. That was 2nd right there. That brings up a 3rd and short, and they just turn around and give it to Chestnut. Chestnut's getting nowhere, though. He goes down after a 1-yard loss, and the big heavy is crawling through the grass. You got to look out for him. This looks like a long field goal attempt. New Mexico is going to attempt to put 3 more on the board. No time on the clock, and beautiful. They actually get it. So we jumped ahead in the half. New Mexico was able to get possession again after punting it off right there and putting 3 more points on the board. So at the end of the first half, it's a 10-10 game out here. I don't know what Coach Spade goes into the half and says because the offenses look way too dominant to only have 10, and the defense really looking like they ain't here to play today. 157 yards on the ground for New Mexico. That's unacceptable. You just can't have that. You can't have it. 3rd quarter action. Let's see how they come back. It's 2 halves. It's a 2-half game. Let's see how they come back. Stanton, I see you. I see you. Stanton with a nice run right here, picking up the 1st down all by himself. Coming back on 1st and 10 with time in the pocket. Hooks up with his receiver, Brandon Presley. 8 or 9 on the play, real close to a 1st down. That's going to put him in a 2nd and short situation. They turn around, hand it off to Thomas. I like what Thomas is doing, keeping his feet moving, being shifty. He's getting 5 or 6 a pop, it seems like. And he continues to help this team move down the field. Later in that drive on 3rd and short, Evan Owens gets in the game. I'm telling you, I'm not going to say he's the replacement for the Green Machine, but he is definitely more physical than Lex. You put this guy in, and this is what he can do for you. Mean stiff arm, just shove the defender into the turf. That ain't a good look for you, bro. They gonna show that if you ever get drafted. They gonna show that. Lex says, hold up, who says I'm not physical? Lexington Thomas runs over 2 defenders, gets in the end zone right here. Big time score. Look at that little guy go. Beautiful. We get a studio update. Let's see what's going on in the studio. Northwestern is playing Penn State. Northwestern is currently up on Penn State. Who's the number 4 team in the nation? Why do we care about Penn State? Because UNLV missed out on LaParis Bang Jr. because this guy wanted to go to Penn State. We watching you. As soon as we feel like that kid is on the field, we put him on the schedule. My bad. Let me get back to the game. New Mexico out here trying to put in work. They are actually trying to fight with the Rebels, and I'm a little caught off guard. I'm taken back by it. Second and short, you can see they run the no-huddle offense, getting the play from the sideline. They go read option, this time letting Chestnut keep it. He got a gaping hole in the line when he takes off, picks up 20 yards the hard way, or should I say the easy way. He really was never touched until he got about 20 yards. First and 10, the no-huddle continues. This right here is tough for a defense. The plays are coming out so rapidly, you're not really getting a chance to get the right personnel on the field at times. You got defenders out there with their hands on their knees. They tired, man, but you got to fight through it. Junior runs up on Jordan. I was expecting the big hit. Beautiful stiff arm. Jordan stuck that stiff arm right into the face mask of Junior and just held him up until somebody else could come over and finish off the work. Chestnut stopped right here for a 1-yard loss. That puts him in a 3rd and long. 3rd and 11 for Jordan. He's got time in the pocket, but nobody's open. Nobody's open, and he gets hit as he's releasing the pass. Incomplete pass that could have easily been an INT. And you can see Junior taking credit for it, man. Junior dropped back out of his zone. That's instinctual. They were in the cover 3. Junior was supposed to have a short zone. What a kick by New Mexico. But Junior continued to drop back and drop back and drop back, and he took away the read that Jordan was trying to make. New Mexico still able to get 3 points from that possession, which is crazy to me. UNLV offense back on the field. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third. A score here really give the Rebels a little bit of comfort. You want comfort in the game. I don't care who you playing against. You want that comfort. Especially a team like this that's looking to upset you, that's hanging around a little closer than you want them to be. 3rd down for Stanton. He throws it into the flats. That's the screen. It's Evan Owens over there. Beautiful run after the catch. 14-yard pickup. 1st and 10 Rebels. I like the attack, y'all. I like it. 4th quarter action. You can see the Rebels are still driving down the field, and they're pretty much doing it on the ground. Everybody's getting in. Lex is running. Owens is running. Stanton is running. Everybody out here is getting a piece of the action, and it's paying off. Owens gets in right here. Goes straight to the end zone. Evan Owens.
Right in the catch of my class. 107, we can hit on Sunday, we gon' hit the Crystal Palace.
This is what we expect to see. This team be aggressive on the ground and make opposing defenses pay. Those early 2 games that looked like they tried to run the ball a few times, didn't have the success they wanted, and just abandoned it, just bailed on it. Can't do that. Getting back to the game here, folks. This game here ain't over. It's an 11-point game here in the 4th quarter, but New Mexico is driving. Thanks largely in part to Lamar Jordan II. This guy right here won't go down. Big-time pickup almost every time he touches the football. You don't know if it's a big play waiting to happen. He's just got that type of talent. Beautiful stop right here by the defense. After only a yard gain, you put him in a 2nd and long situation. You may get a run here, but this is pass territory. You're expecting these guys to pass. The clock is not on their side. We got dirty laundry on the field. False start on the offense. This is definitely going to put this in a pass situation. So it's 2nd and 14. Lamar with the play action pass. He's got time. He takes off and picks up the 14. See, this is crazy. When you put a team in 2nd and 14, you're really expecting pass when they got the type of quarterback that can take off in that situation and get the first. As a defender, it makes you keep your eyes in the backfield. Sometimes maybe a little too long. We just got to see. 1st and goal from about the 5-yard line. New Mexico. You know what's coming. It's got to be Lamar, right? That's what I'm thinking. Let's see. 1st and goal. They actually hand it off. Oh, Woodhouse gave Junior the illest move. Junior was there, went for the big hit, and Daquan Woodhouse gave him something nasty. Gave him a little head wiggle. He wasn't ready for it. We see it again. Oh, my goodness. Junior will get teased about that in film review. Believe that. He will get teased about that. 24-19 is your score. New Mexico went for 2 and couldn't convert. This game still ain't over. 3 minutes to go. A stop right here could be huge for New Mexico. And on 3rd down, Stanton has nobody to throw the football to. Barely gets rid of it. New Mexico is still here fighting. Crazy. And they get possession of the ball back with 3 minutes to go. Jordan drops back to pass. Quick read across the middle. Too hot for the receiver to handle, though. He couldn't hold on to it. You see, he's only 6 for 12 through the air, so he's not a big threat with his arm. But, I don't know. As a defender, you got to keep him honest. Big-time hit right here from Junior. He's giving us at least one of those a game, and they stopped the Lobos. Beautiful. Rebels offense back on the field. 2 minutes to go. Look at Lexington Thomas, y'all. This man here, to be as small as he is, the kid is tough, man. I know he wants a good year this year after losing his job to injury last year. Look at Lex go. This dude here's got great vision. He's got great speed, great quickness. I'm rooting for the kid. I'm going to be honest. I'm rooting for him. 3rd and 5. Stanton drops back. It's the screenplay again. Lex has the blockers, but chooses to go outside instead of cutting it back in. He cannot get the first. UNLV will attempt a long field goal, especially considering this is a true freshman kicker. I don't know if he's going to have enough leg. Let's see. He's letting the play clock tick all the way down. The snap is up. The hold is good. The kick is good. Beautiful. I know they wanted 7 on that drive, but that's enough right there to give you some security. It's only 48 seconds on the clock. What in the world could they do? I tell you, they could throw a pick. Beautiful interception. That's a quick slant route, and my man was sitting on the hip of the receiver, almost like he knew it was coming. Beautiful pick. We get another look at it. Actually, man, the cameraman can't even go back far enough to show you how he jumped that route, but he jumped the mess out of it. It's 40 seconds on the clock, and I don't know, man. Coach Spade is a savage. He comes out and actually calls a play. They got the game won, but opportunity is knocking, and it looks like he's going to let him in. They call Lexington Thomas's number again. He gets in the end zone. I know this is going to be viewed as disrespect, but this is New Mexico. This is a conference rival, and why not put your foot on their throat and crush it? UNLV didn't always look pretty in this game, but they got it done. They come out with the victory. Lexington Thomas, 29 carries for 163, 2 TDs on the ground. Beautiful game from the kid who looked shaky in the first 2 games of the season. I won't let him forget that. Anyway, folks, that is all we got for today's video. I'm Kspadetheprospect signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor and drop that like. If you new, make sure you subscribe so you can see more of these videos. And I'm out the next time, folks. Peace.